Hello and welcome to another PES Card Collection video. This video is an event guide for the Training Camp event. The Training Camp event is one of the more simplistic events in PES Card Collection, but if you're struggling with it, or you're a new player getting ready for your first training camp, this guide will get you up to scratch with all the basics of the event. On a side note, however, new features can be added to the event after the guide is made, so do not take everything I say as gospel, and if anything is left out, I will add it into the updated version of the guide in the future, as well as having a list of new features in the video description below of anything that have been changed since the guide was posted. Also, if you're looking for help with a specific part of the event, I will have timestamps in the description below so you can jump to certain sections of the video. Now, let's get started. But first, why not subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can be alerted whenever we post a new PES Card Collection video. I'll start off by giving you a quick rundown of what happens during the training camp event. You play matches against computer-controlled teams of various difficulties, and based on how fast you can complete the matches, you are rewarded with various amounts of practice medals, which you can use to purchase items from the training camp store. You also receive awards for how many practice medals you acquire in total. Now, let's get a bit more in-depth. When you first open the event page, you're shown 3 different difficulty options. Hard, which costs 30 energy per match, Normal, which costs 15, and Easy, which costs 10. First, you must determine which of these difficulties your team can easily beat, so you can grind that level out for the rest of the event. The hard difficulty is usually around 40k in team strength, the normal is around 25k, and the easy is around 15k. In order to complete a match, you must score 3 goals against the opposing team, and the game will finish, no matter what minute of the match it's in. This is why this is one of my favorite events. The games finish really quickly, you're rewarded with good amounts of experience points, there are decent total reward points, and there are also some nice options in the store to spend your practice medals on. Bear in mind that it doesn't matter how many goals are scored against you in a match, as long as you can score 3 goals before the 90-minute mark, you win, and are awarded with medals. Now, let's look at the amount of medals you'll be winning from matches. You can see on screen a graphic that shows all the points you can earn from each difficulty level. You want to aim for the quickest completion times possible, which would be to complete the match in 30 minutes or less to gain the maximum amount of points. If you do so on hard difficulty, you will be awarded with 46 points. For normal, you'd receive 20, and for easy, you'd get 11. You are rewarded with a bonus amount of points for keeping a clean sheet in the match. 12 points on hard difficulty, 6 on normal, and 4 on easy. So as you can see, the higher level difficulty you could consistently win on, the better points earned per energy spent. It is worth noting here that if you cannot get clean sheets every time on hard, but you can on normal difficulty, you will get slightly more points by playing normal difficulty, but the amount of points is minuscule, and there's a higher chance for bonus point multipliers on hard difficulty, which is a feature I will explain in more detail shortly. So, it is up to you which way you'd like to go about this event, but I recommend playing on hard if you consistently beat your opponent, but if you play on normal, you don't lose out on much. Now, onto the bonus chance multipliers I just mentioned. After each match you play, there's a chance for either a bonus chance or a big bonus chance to spawn for your next match. These multipliers will give you bonus practice medals on completion of the next match you play in, if you win. For the bonus chance, you will receive double the medals, and the big bonus chance will give you triple the medals. So if you do well in your next match, you can receive tons of practice medals for that game. You will also receive bonus medals if you win games with event bonus cards in your squad. These players are different every event, but it's usually the newly released cards. Like for example, if the International Supremo cards just came out, these would be the bonus player cards for the event. You can use more than one of these in your deck to increase your bonus practice medals by up to 50%. Each 5-star bonus card gives you a 10% bonus to medals, and a 4-star gives you a 5% bonus. Now that you know how to get yourself some practice medals, let's look at some of the rewards you can get throughout this event. You will see now on screen what is available in the Training Camp event store. There's lots of options for players of all different levels, which is why I would recommend everyone to do this event and not to skip it. For example, the more high-level players who are just putting the finishing touches on their team have several choices. If you still need talents on some of your players, the 5-star talents for 5,000 medals is an amazing reward, and it doesn't require much grinding to get, so you can casually play the event and walk away with a great reward. you will receive a A to D rank talent for a 5-star player of your choice, which is really useful for legend cards because it's hard to get legend medal cards. Or, if you don't have any legends, it's also good for those 5-star players who you can't seem to get any medals for, so you can unlock their bonus talent. You usually don't get the highest level talent, but at least it gets you one step closer to that golden bonus talent. Even if you have all your players, starters, and subs with bonus talents, you can use the talent to get rid of the useless talents on your players. Like for example, if you have a Messi up front with a C rank shooting skill, it is useless. So if you trade it in, even if all you get is a C rank technique bonus skill, it still adds more to the card than your previous skill. There's also another 5-star talent unlock in the game, but for 15,000 points. This one I do not recommend going for, because it will take you a lot of energy to get, and I don't think it's worth that much. But maybe all your players are full of gold talents and talent unlocks are useless to you. There are still lots of options though. If you're yet to max out all of your player skills, you can use your points to upgrade your player skills. Or, if you haven't gotten all your cards to a boost level of 7, you can purchase boosts and get all of those done. Or if you have players that aren't max level yet, you can also spend points on leveling items for your players. There's tons of options to choose from, but it's up to you to decide what you think will help your team out the most, and then go for that. So for example, if you're a lower level player, or recently started the game, you might want to skip going for the talent unlock, because your team probably still needs a lot of improvement in other areas first, and you will get upgrades in many positions as you level up. For you, it might be better to spend your points on maxing out all of your player skills, because that will help out your team more. Along with all of these optional rewards that you can choose from, there's also a set list of rewards that everyone is given as they gain total medal milestones. You can see on screen an example of what you can get, but sometimes it differs each event. There are some really great prizes you can get here. For example, when you get 1,900 medals, you get a 5-star International Series player draw. You also receive 30% 5-star player draws at 1,500, 1,030, and 300 medals. Other notable rewards that are given out are various 10% 5-star player draws, various amounts of prime balls, and recently they also added a legend fragment that can usually be earned at around 1,350 medals. By the end of the event, if you've played a decent amount of games, you will end up with some top-notch rewards. If you'd like to see examples of what I've gotten for previous events, then head over to the training camp event page on my website, and you'll be able to see some videos of my event rewards. I will leave a link for you all in the video description. Now that you know how to play the training camp event, how to maximize your points per game, and what prizes from the store and medal overall completion list you want to aim for, it is time to get playing. Hopefully this guide was able to clear things up for you if you were struggling with anything. If you still have any questions about anything I might have missed, feel free to drop a comment below and I will try to answer any question you may have. Also, if this guide helped in any way, please do leave a like on the video, it helps the channel out a lot. And why not subscribe while you're at it with notifications on so you will be alerted whenever a new PES Card Collection video goes live. I wish you luck in all your future training camp events, and until next time, have a good one.